Okay, so this is a another short Google Drawings demo, really for people at school, and this Google Drawing has increasingly impressed me in terms of its ability to make creating really complicated diagrams and charts and mind maps really easily without having to use any third-party applications whatsoever. So I have used things like Lucid Charts and Mind Map to create mind maps, but that requires students to add an additional application, or at least give permissions for an additional application to access their drives, which is fine for many of them. But if you want something just simple, everybody can use straight up, and also a way of putting in complicated diagrams into your documents, Google Drawings is really what you're looking for. So I've just created a drawing just by clicking on the Create button in Drive and selecting Drawing, and I'm going to make a simple mind map. Okay, so I'll start with one that starts in the middle, but first of all, a couple of things. You can zoom in and out of a drawing by holding the Shift button down, Control Shift, and going left and right arrow keys, or you can do it by going to the View menu. Fit is a useful option because that fits it to the size of your screen. You can change the size of the canvas simply by dragging it bigger, like so, okay, or make it smaller. It's up to you. If you want to put it into another document, you would go to Edit, Web Clipboard, copy entire drawing to the web clipboard, and then in your document or your spreadsheet or whatever, you would go to Edit, Web Clipboard, and copy the drawing from the web clipboard. Or you can create drawings from within documents by going to Insert Drawing. Okay, and I use that feature a lot. So let's do a simple mind map. There's lots of objects you can add to drawings and lots of things you can do, but I'm going to use this Shapes tool here, and there are lots of different types of shapes you can use, but I'm going to use this section down at the bottom for a simple mind map. And these are flowchart symbols. I'm not going to use many of them. I think I'll probably just use maybe these two here. So I'm going to start with that one, put it somewhere in the middle, and it'll create a box. Now this box, you can format the colour and the line weight and the fill colour. I'm going to have a red fill colour, and I think I'm going to have a red outside line. So I've basically got a red box. And I'm going to set the text colour to white, I think. And you can type in here. And you can format that text with all the options that you've normally got for formatting text. I'm going to centre align it, put an exclamation mark after it there. Okay, so I've got my first object. Rather than doing all that again, I'm just going to Control C, or I could right click copy, does the same thing, and Control V is paste. So I've got another one. I'm going to put that one up there. I'm going to change that to tree. I'm going to make it a bit smaller. I'll put it over there. Now you can connect these things together with arrows or just lines. I'm going to choose an arrow, and you'll see that you get these sort of connector points. So I can drag from there to there, and you get an arrow. If you click on the arrow, you can change the colour of the arrow. The arrow pointer here is the selector tool, so I can select that object now. Because I've linked them together with that arrow, if I put it over there, the arrow will move with it. Okay. If I want to put something else in there, tree on its own is not very exciting, is it? I can go to Insert Image. Now you can insert an image from your computer or from your Google Drive, or you can search for an image. Let's have that one. So a little bit smaller. You see that these little red arrows come up as well. They allow you to align things exactly. So I can have a Christmas tree over there, for example. And where else do we have associated with Christmas? So I'm going to copy that object, Control V. Oops, copied the wrong one, never mind. Cakes, maybe, I don't know. Put that one down there and grab an arrow. Have that one joined on there, like so. And maybe I want an image of a cake as well. So I'll go to Insert, Image. Which one do I like the look of? I'm going to have that one. A bit on the big side. That's not a problem. Bung that there, like so. Let's add a different type of shape. Shapes. Let's have that one. Okay, this one's got rounded edges. I'll do this one. Fill colour this time I'm going to have white, and line colour we'll leave it black, and we'll have snowman there, and there we go. Bung that over there somewhere, and let's have another arrow. So that one going from there to there. Oops. Get rid of that one. I'll have an image of a snowman. Ooh, now I like that one. Okay, so you can see how we can build some sort of ideas map up very quickly. It's a fairly trivial example, but you can also build fairly complicated diagrams, and I've posted one where I've built up sort of chemical formulas and things with drawings pretty quickly. But you could, for example, start with let's create an oval like that, and let's just have a line. I'm going to get a line onto there, a line onto there, a line onto there, and a line onto there, and another shape. Let's have another oval. Line it up there. I'm going to make that fill white, that one fill white. I'm going to use Shift and the arrow keys to align objects up more precisely, like that. Okay, and then this could be my self-drawn snowman. Of course, that could be a lot more elaborate, but one of the things you can do at the moment, these are all separate objects, so I move them around totally independently of one another, like that. Let's just move that one back into a better position. There we go. Okay, but what I can do is either select them individually and hold the Control key down and do this, and then I can press Control G or right click group. So right click group there, which is the same as Control G, and now this behaves as one discrete object. So basically I can make lots of copies of my snowmen like this. Okay, so you can create complicated layouts, diagrams, in drawings very quickly, without any additional software. It saves straight into your drive as any other Google document, and you can share it and you can work collaboratively on these things just like you can any other document. You can insert tables and all the sort of normal things. You've also got the research tools, so you can drag text, references and all the rest of it like you can do in documents and presentations. Okay, hopefully that was of some use.